Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna, and welcome back to the latest news update from Spain and our sunny and lovely Benidorm's town. Today we'll be having a lovely walk, so you'll be seeing a lot going on right there behind my back up until the beach of Albir, while we'll be talking about the latest news of Spain, and we will finish as usual with the weather forecast for the next upcoming weeks here, just in case if you're coming on holidays. Today we'll be talking as usual about the situation in the country, what is going on, what is happening with Benidorm hotels right now when all the fiestas and celebrations are officially over. Then we will be talking about a really important news. There are discounts in Spain. What is starting to happen in the cities? Where can you get the best discounts? And should you trust the discounts that you can actually see everywhere, or if it's not the case? And the last news will be about two destinations in Spain that sadly are not Benidorm, which I wish it would be. Maybe in a couple of years it will, with all the latest changes and all the future changes that Benidorm will be having. But so far it's not the case. Two destinations that are the best rated in Europe that you will know today here on the channel. But let's start with the situation first, shall we? The situation in Spain is changing quite a lot right now. You know already that all the Christmas celebrations, New Year, Three Kings is basically over. So our region will be way quieter starting from now on, which basically means that a lot of the hotels here in Benidorm region were staying open for when the Christmassy, wintry season was here, you know, because there were a lot of tourists and a lot of people visiting our area. However, when all this is over, these hotels decided to close down. The good example of it is Magic Robin Hood Hotel. This is from Magic Costa Blanca, and obviously they were open. They had a spectacular Christmas daily pass. They've had an ice skating ring. It was an artificial ice skating ring, which means it doesn't melt. And a lot of people were visiting it. Spectacular Christmas lights as well. In general, it was really fun place to be. And right now, after the Three Kings celebration, they've closed down for the better times to come. Basically, they will be opening up at the end of March, probably for when the new summer season will officially start here in Costa Blanca and in Spain in general. So a couple of months they will be relaxing, getting some force and strength before the new season will arrive. And some more hotels have decided to follow their lead, just because February and the second half of January usually are the quietest months here in the zone, except for third age tourism and except for third age groups, you know, for solo travelers and people who are coming here to spend the winter. Everything is really quiet in here, which is also nice for some people, and they just prefer this type of quieter holidays. And since the weather is amazing, why not to do so, right? In terms of bars, there is a huge difference of what is happening with the bars that are in Benidorm and what is happening with all the other bars and restaurants that are here in other areas around Benidorm, like Altea, Albir, Alfaz del Pi, La Nucia, and etc. Long story short, Benidorm bars and restaurants have it way easier to survive because there's still some tourism. People are coming on weekends to spend here in their vacational homes, for example, and here is where they spend the majority of the money. Albir is also a touristic destination, which is where we are right now, as you probably know already. And here a lot of the bars and restaurants, they also did survive, at least for now, and they're not closing down, at least not planning to do so in a short amount of time from here. But if you go to Alfaz del Pi, La Nucia or Polop, these are the areas here outside Benidorm. They're not as touristic as you might think. So as a result, a lot of businesses there are shutting down. We were recently in Alfaz del Pi, and we did see that almost every second, every third business there is saying for rent or for sale, which is definitely really different from what we used to see in Benidorm town. So in general, the situation is quite nice. We are not feeling this huge inflation that we used to have here anymore. The price for electricity dropped as well, comparing to the previous years when we've had like around 600 euros megawatt per hour. Right now it's like 80, 60. So everything slowly but surely is getting back together. And people know it, people feel it, so they're still arriving to our region. The second news that I wanted to share with you all is about the discounts here in our country. As soon as the Three Kings Day is officially over, a lot of shops and different businesses are putting up some sales boards and sales announcements on their entrances. Usually this is the time of a year when people who still did not buy any kind of winter clothes or want to buy for next year, for example, for children, beforehand, they're using this time to spend the less amount of money possible to buy the things that they actually need, which is a great thing, if not for one single issue. 80% of all the consumers right now here in Spain know and confirm basically and think that all the businesses are inflating their discounts so that they would seem more than they actually are, or on the other hand, they're putting something, let's call it like this, not really fair towards the consumers once the sales are starting. They do something with the prices to make it seem that there are great deals when it's actually not the case. Some places, they put discounts up until 70, 80%, you know. Whenever it's up until 50%, you can still somehow, you know, think that, okay, this might be legit, this might be good. However, once it hits more than 50%, you need to be really, really careful. A lot of the establishments are rising of the prices days or weeks before the sales will come, so that once the prices drop, it would seem that there is like a huge discount, although it's not technically the case. The others put, for example, a really aggressive advertisements on the entry saying up until 75% no discount, come here. But when you go inside, and actually I've seen that by myself in our shopping mall in a lot of the shops, and you go inside, you don't see these discounts like for 75%. What you do see is discounts for like 10, 15, 5, 20, 25, 30 maximum. And there might be just one or two places or two like things that state that it's like 70 or 50% discount, and obviously they just disappear. And these usually are things that were not even on sale before the sale season started here in the area. So you shouldn't believe in everything that you see. You shouldn't believe in all the discounts that you see. No, just don't spend your hardly earned money without checking the amount and the prices they actually have in here, because you would be surprised how many of these places just show you discounts that are not entirely true, so that you would only enter and buy something from them, and you would spend the same amount of money than you would before discounts, when you would think twice if you would like to purchase it or not. So basically, if you're coming on holidays, check it really well, see if that's a reasonable price for you or not. And usually even below these prices, sometimes you can see slightly transparent the old price, so you are able to compare what it was and what it is right now at this very moment. And now let's talk about the last news. Something that is really warming up my heart, because these are two destinations here in Spain that are considered the best ones, and one of them is the second best of the whole entire Europe. And these are two prestigious companies that are not the same one, that were rating different touristic destinations. One of them is ILTM of Cannes. This is the International Luxury Tourism agency that basically gathers together all the best destinations in here, and people vote for them. So this world's luxury touristic organization, they've checked all the destinations, and what they did say is that Mallorca is the best main destination on the Mediterranean Sea. Our Mallorca in Balearic Islands, which is just great news. We do not expect that on happening, but they have some specific and certain criteria why they're saying this. And one of these main criteria basically is that this is a great place in terms of services, so they provide the widest amount of service possible. In terms of hosteleria, bars, restaurants and cafeterias, they also have amazing places that promote typical Mediterranean cuisine as well as other international options for tourists. In terms of culture, the accessibility, in general, the quality of the tourism, this place deserves to be called the best destination on the Mediterranean Sea this year, 2023. Just so that you know, in case if you were planning, better to say, to visit Mallorca this year, so that you know you will be visiting officially the best destination on the Mediterranean Sea, and it's here in Spain. I sincerely think that after hearing this news, there's going to be a boost of tourism in Mallorca and a big increase of reservations for this year, which is also great for their economic situation. And the second one is the organization which is called, give me a second, this is the European Best Destinations Organization, and they've asked 182 countries, and more than 500,000 people actually voted for it. And after the votes were counted, it seems that this town of Spain is the second best of Europe to visit in 2023. Can you guess which town it is? And sadly, no, it's not Benidorm. Sadly, it's not even in Costa Blanca. It's Marbella. It's South Spain, the lovely and beautiful town of Marbella. I know some of you do visit that area of Spain, so let us know how you've seen that area and if you would actually recommend it as a future destination for some of the people who are watching our channel. Basically, why it has been the second best of Europe. There are also a number of reasons. First of all, they say that it's accessibility. So basically, you can do everything walking. You have easy access towards the sea. You have easy access towards a lot of different areas, towards like the older part of the town, towards the port, towards the boats, towards the restaurants, shopping area. It's really easy to walk in there, and you don't need to rent a car or a bicycle to do so. Second of all, it's the quality of tourism. Obviously, Mallorca is known for luxury brands. It's known for luxury restaurants, VIP places to go. It's known for Michelin stars places as well. Just for really luxury quality tourism. Obviously, it's being paid because prices there are much higher than they can be here on the Costa Blanca, but it's the best destination. It's the best destination in Spain and second of Europe, which is already a lot to tell. Also, it seems that it's a true paradise for digital nomads. Spain, by the way, this year has officially approved the new visa for the digital nomads. And here, if you want to know slightly more, let me know in the comments and I can make a separate video of it. Ooh, the wind. Wow. And I can make a separate video of it, but basically Spain is allowing digital nomads to come here to Spain and work from here while they live here legally. So this seems to be the best destination that people are choosing and the most popular one, as well as for sustainable trips. So these two places, Mallorca and Marbella, probably will be this year one of the most popular to visit here in Spain. It's really sad that Benidorm is not in this list, but I definitely think that Benidorm will go up their ranking really soon, especially taking into consideration all the changes that Benidorm is doing. You know, they're cleaning the air, they are putting a lot of effort in the hotels as well. They're making more quality and even luxury tourism in some of the cases here in Costa Blanca. So I would wish Benidorm would be in one of these destinations sometime in the future. However, for us, it's already the paradise here in the Costa Blanca. And now let's talk about the weather. What is waiting for all those of you who will be coming shortly to Spain? First of all, let me show you the lovely Mediterranean Sea. Just look at this paradise I was totally surprised with this weather. I still cannot believe that this year, right now, we have 22 degrees officially. The skies are blue. There are no waves at all. Just look at this. If that's not paradise, I don't know what is, to be honest with you. Some people came down to the beach just to enjoy the sunshine. This is truly incredible, and this kind of weather will be here with us at least for one more week and maybe even more. The rain just disappeared. It's going to be just a tiny bit on north parts of Spain, in Galicia, País Vasco. However, here it's not the case. As you can see, just some of the clouds really far away in the horizon inside of the interior of Mediterranean Sea. But here it's perfect. It's truly gorgeous, and we will have a lot of sunshine with just a tiny bit of clouds during the next couple of days and weeks time. As for the temperatures today, it's around 22 degrees, as I've mentioned already, which is why a lot of people are in shorts, in t-shirts, enjoying their time outside, breathing fresh air and seeing the gorgeous Mediterranean Sea, which is calm and quiet as in summer. The temperatures will be more or less the same. In a few days' time, there might be just around 18, 19 degrees. But then at the end of the week on Sunday, they will rise up until 22 back again. So let me know if these are not gorgeous weather and temperatures in the middle of January. It's the first year that we have like this, but I cannot lie, we actually kind of love it. The water temperature is 1 decimal point more than it was yesterday. It's 16.4 degrees. If you will be coming to Spain shortly, I hope you'll be having an amazing, gorgeous holiday in here, and you will be able to enjoy all the sunshine and warm weather that it has to offer. Thank you all for watching today's latest news update, and I'll see you in the new video. Bye.